What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports, bringing you this Week 7 Ohio State Sim. Our Buckeyes are undefeated at 5-0 and bringing their 5-0 record into Champaign, Illinois for a tilt with the number 11 in the country, Brett Bielema coached, Fighting Illini of Illinois. Should be a pretty good test on the road for our Buckeyes, especially the younger players. So appreciate everybody being on. Hey, Jim, welcome in. Again, Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel. Let's get this thing kicked off. Buckeyes will receive here in this Week 7 tilt. And knee taken. Decided to go with the all grays today. Some pretty solid players for the Fighting Illini. When the Buckeyes are on offense, you want to make sure that you are extra careful and you know where Gabe Jacas is. You can see bottom of the line, number 17. He's a linebacker, but he's a pass rushing linebacker. And he's very good. Option keeper from Sayin. It'll be blown up in the backfield. And no replay there. Gabe Jacas, 6'3", 275. That outside linebacker rushing type. And now Sayin will fire over the middle, threads the needle to Brandon Ennis for a nice gain of about 15 and a first down, Buckeyes. Also Xavier Scott, their very talented defensive back as well, number 14. You'll see him left side throw, double coverage for Smith. He couldn't come down with it. Going to him early and often. Miles Scott, I wonder if they're related. Nope, I would doubt they're related. One's from Illinois, one's from Florida. Okay, here's the 2nd and 10. Sayin, quick throw to the left side. It'll be caught by Mylan Graham. And Graham is thrown to the ground by big Isaiah White. Back to pass now, Sayin, 3rd and 8. Decent time. He'll float it left side. Traffic! Incomplete. In the direction of it, what looked like to be Brandon Ennis. And the Buckeyes will have to stall out and punt. No, you cannot hide your Illini's. Bierman, love that. Here's Aiden Lowry. He is their top running back behind senior quarterback Luke Altmaier. He's been here for a couple of years. Number 9 now, transfer from Mississippi again from Starkville, 6'2", 205. Now a senior, you can see there, he's going to keep an option to the right side of the 25, and it'll be Jack. No, misses the big hit. 16 yards later, Altmaier has a first down. Thought he was going to take a big shot from the defensive back, but he kind of got hit or stutter stepped. A little RPO to the tight end on the left side. He'll take a lick from Jermaine Matthews and company. But that is a completion to the tight end, Tanner Arkin. Transfer from Colorado State. Swing pass to the right side to Lowry. Aiden Lowry blown up by Davison Igbonosin. He came in there with intent and put him to the ground. 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Illini on their opening drive of the football game. Give it to the Lowry up the middle. He'll spin forward. Didn't get a lot, but he got enough for the first down. Aiden Lowry, 5'10", 200-pound junior tailback. Back to pass now for Altmaier. Luke, now he'll step up into an open pocket. 45, 40, he'll slide at the 37. 2 carries over 30 yards now. So clearly that's part of the game plan for dual threat quarterback Luke Altmaier, and the Buckeyes need to adjust and adapt for that. Late blitz coming. Altmaier throws it left side. Puts it on his receiver, Hudson Clement, transfer from West Virginia, 6'1" junior. Hudson Clement back to pass now. Altmaier. Blitz coming for the Buckeyes. He'll swing it left side. Lowry, 25, 20, 15 to the 10. Aiden Lowry, juke move, and a 1st and goal coming for the Illini. There's a little swing pass out to the tailback, Aiden Lowry, and a nice opening drive for the home team. That's going to keep the fans at full throat. Looks like it's a night game here. The 5-1 Fighting Illini of Illinois. Back to pass. Sacked up the middle. Ball pops out. Where's it at? I think the Buckeyes might have it. They do. Arvell Reese. Sonny Styles with the blitz and the strip sack. Arvell Reese picks it up. And a turnover for the Buckeyes. Holy smokes. Let's look at it again. Styles came in on a blitz. And it's hard to tell if that ball comes out clean. Man, they're not even going to look at it. Turn it over. Okay. Yeah, Jim, they low-key have some hype. They've got some good players. And RPO left side, by the way, to Brandon Innes, and he'll pick up 5, actually 7. So they've got some good players. I'm not overly surprised that the Illini are rated that high, especially if they're 5-1. They play in the same difficult Big Ten that we do. Nice run there, by the way, by James Peoples. Saying now in a shotgun. Maybe a pop pass. Nope, it is a pop pass. Innes won't get the corner. Ripped down to the ground. Nice play there, setting the edge. Leon Lowry Jr., transfer from Wisconsin, 6'3", 245, outside linebacker. Maybe a 3-4 scheme here. Back to pass now. Play action. Swing it to the right side. Peoples, 40, 45, nearing the 50, and he'll fall forward for a first down. He got about 12 and a half on that second. And 12. A play action into a screen pass. Dangerous on the game's part. Here comes Peoples. He'll try to go wide. A lot of blue jerseys there, and they'll knock him down after. He doesn't even get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11 for James Peoples. Already under 5 to go here in the first quarter. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you. Week number 7 of the Ohio State Sim season. Previewing what it could look like. Peoples will try to go wide again. To the 50, he'll lose more yards. I told you how hard it is to run laterally in this game. James Peoples will lose 2 on 2 consecutive carries, and now it's a 3rd and obvious for Julian Sayin, and it is loud here in Champaign. Back to pass, they'll rush 4. He'll fire over the middle. Dot to the Max Clear, the tight end. What a throw. Sayin now with 60 yards passing in the first quarter, and that was a threading of the needle. There were lots of dark blue jerseys in his way, and now here comes Peoples up the middle. Nice cut by Peoples, nearing the 35-yard line. Excuse me, the 20-yard line, rather. That would be the different colored yard line there, Phil. 2nd and 3 for the Buckeyes after a nice 7-yard run for James Peoples. Here he comes again. Nope, option keeper Sayin carrying all the way. First down, hit hard. Hold on to that football, Julian. Gets just enough for the first down. Now 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes at the 16. Driving on Illinois again after that strip sack by Sonny Styles. Flick it right side, caught by Max Clear. 3-2-1, touchdown Buckeyes. Max Clear into the end zone. A house call for the tight end transfer from Purdue. And the Buckeyes quiet the crowd after a really electric second drive of the game. Again, spawned by a beautiful turnover. Sonny Styles, strip sack, and picked up by Arville Reese. It leads to Max Clear on the other end in the end zone. And the Buckeyes with a really, really nice touchdown drive. And frankly, when you're on the road, that's pretty impressive to get an opening quarter score on the road. Really kind of calm the nerves of your young guys. We're playing a true sophomore / redshirt freshman quarterback, true sophomore tailback, true sophomore wide receiver 1, true sophomore best defensive tackle. So it's, getting that early score, I think, can help settle the nerves. Here's 2nd and 14, though. Altmaier back to the game. We've seen what he can do with his legs. He'll give this one to Aiden Lowry. Aiden Lowry will try to go right. He'll get the corner, 20, 25, 30, nearing the 35, and he'll be shoved out of bounds. Aiden Lowry met by Malik Hartford, but a really nice run. Gets him 600 on the season. He got the corner. Buckeyes just did not have great pursuit angles. Illinois has a new set of downs. Appreciate everybody being on. Again, only place on YouTube you're going to find simulated sporting events, mostly football, with live original commentary. Like a sack there. Altmaier goes down. Bo Atkinson, the transfer edge rusher from North Carolina, meets him in the backfield there. 2nd and 21. Appreciate all of our subscribers. We've got to pick up a couple more this week. If that was you, thank you so much. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, we would very much appreciate it. Atkinson with a twofer. Up the middle, Bo Atkinson. It's now 3rd and 28, courtesy of Bo. Also, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps to continue to grow our college football, in particular, audience. Obviously, been doing Madden for years, but college football's only existed now for 2 seasons, as they'll dump it off short, pick up what he can, but a 4th and 17 is on the way, and a punt upcoming for the Illini. And he'll right-foot it up into the air. Brandon Innes waits for it at his own 27. He'll try the 30 to the 35, and that's where he'll go down. Call it the 38 officially. At the end of the first quarter? I think he might be. That was some good D there, Jim, wasn't it? It was the end of the first quarter. I missed it. End of the first quarter. Let's slip the field. Here come the Buckeyes. 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Julian Sand. He'll send Peoples on a little bit of some motion. Now he'll fire to the right side. Stick it in the hands of Carnell Tate. That's always a good idea. Tate picks up 6 to stay on schedule. Trips to the left side now. Peoples play action. Sand. Deep shot right side. Knocked away. Good defense. He tried to go for Jeremiah Smith. Torrey Cox Jr. transferred from Ohio. OU. Pretty good play there over the middle. Caught it right at the sticks. Did he hold on? No, he dropped it. Carnell Tate got rocked and dropped the football, and the Buckeyes will have to punt it right back, unfortunately for them. Joe McGuire puts it down, pins him down at the 12-yard line. Pretty good punt for McGuire. 7-0 here. Illini take back over. Senior quarterback Luke Altmaier. He'll give it to Lowry. Lowry goes right. Igmanosin comes over to help. Blown up in the middle. Lots of guys there. Now Lowry's a little shaken up. Caleb Downs was in there. Malik Hartford was in there. Fortunately, they have a pretty good backup, and Caden Fegan. And Fegan checks into the game right behind him. He's number 3, 6'5", 250. He is a Baruza. And they'll give it to Fegan. Fegan blown up in the middle. How about Arvell Reese? Bruise this, he says. 3rd and 6. Caden Fegan. 6'3", 250 is a big running back. That's a big boy. Luke Altmaier. They'll try a swing pass to the right side. Fegan, it'll be dragged to the ground by Igmanosin. They read that one like an open book. And a punt once again upcoming for the Fighting Illini. Innes, fair catch, his own 40-yard line. All right, let's see what the Buckeyes can do on this drive. That was Keelan Crimmins, by the way. Also a transfer for Purdue, who is their punter. Back to pass now, Sand. Quick little throw to the left side. Got it to Max Clare. What a luxury having a great tight end is and has been in our sim season for Julian Sand. Trips to the right side. Peoples on his right hip. RPO to the right side. He's got one blocker for 2 guys. Tate falling forward for a first down. Let's see him reaching that football across the line. Lucky to do so effectively because Torrey Cox was right there. New set of downs into Illinois territory now. Blitz coming late. He'll feel it right to where the blitzer was coming from. And guess who? Max Clare with a dart over the middle again. Matthew Bailey, the safety, right there with him to make the tackle. But another good throw from Julian Sand. Back to pass for Julian. Now he will throw it to the turf. Looked like he could have stepped up and run. Gabe Jacost, the aforementioned very talented pass rusher, swarming around the legs. Here comes Peoples on a long carry. He'll try to get to the outside. He kind of does, and then he'll be shoved out of bounds by the Illini. Here's a 3rd and 5. Julian Sand, RPO left side. Got it to Smith. And he fights forward for a first down. I thought he was going to be tackled behind the sticks, but a really nice effort from number 4. We really haven't called his name much through a quarter and a half, but that was an impact play and a first down. Option up the middle. Well, maybe he should have kept it. They'll lose 2 yards on that veer look, assuming that it was an option and not just a straight handoff up the middle, of course. 2nd and 12. And they tried to set up a wide receiver screen. Look at the Illinois defender was right there, knew exactly what was coming. And Sand throws it away. Actually, it was a really smart play by Julian there. Now it's a 3rd and 12. Be smart with the football here, son. Blitz coming from everywhere. He's got some time. He'll throw it over the middle to Smith. He can't quite get there. 4th and 2. And they're going to go for it. Wow, here we go. Running the old wing T here now. All the bodies into the game. They're going to play action out of it. Sand, wide open, first down. Sheesh. That was kind of scary. I think that was Isaiah West or Bo Jackson, a little play action RPO. Couldn't pull it quite fast enough. Actually, it was T.C. Caffey. Sorry, that was T.C. Caffey, 28. Former walk-on, T.C. Caffey. Left side throw, wide open, Carnell Tate for 7. 10-17 for 6 there, and the Buckeyes double up the lead here. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Carnell Tate we forget about him. Another 5-star kid. He'll be the junior this year, the leader in that room because of how good Jeremiah Smith was. But Carnell Tate likely to be the next first-round wide receiver taken if a team is smart. Emeka Egbuka already turning heads at Buccaneers camp. In speaking of first-round receivers from Ohio State. All right, 14-0. We'll see if Aiden Lowry's back. That could be a big blow. Nice tackle by Inky Jones. It does look like Lowry is back in the backfield, so that's helpful for the Illini. It was a good drive, Jim. It was a good drive. 14-0. Give it to Lowry up the middle. Nice little cut. 20 to the 25. Now he's got some blockers to the 30, and that's where Caleb Downs will shut him down. But give him about 13 on that initial run for Aiden Lowry. Back to pass now, Altmaier. He'll take off, but he's in trouble. Edric Houston. Another sack for the Buckeyes, and true super sophomore, Edric Houston. Kid is a stud. An absolute stud. Altmaier with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He'll be back to pass. Now he'll fling it to the middle. It's picked off. He tried to force it in, and it's going to be intercepted by Malik Hartford. The strong safety for the Buckeyes. Malik Hartford, interception, Buckeyes. And Altmaier has now turned the football over twice in this first half. And you cannot afford to give the Buckeyes extra possessions, and they've done just that here once again. Let's see if Sayan wants to capitalize quickly. Back to pass. Decent protection. Right side throw. He will. 10, 5. Breaking tackles. Touchdown. Carnell Tate to the house. And the route starts to grow here in Champaign. Buckeyes 21 unanswered points here to start the game. After Illinois turned the football over in a goal-to-go situation, by the broken tackle that time. Just out of my way, kid. That's Sabur Kareem, 6'3", 195-pound defensive back, and Sabur Kareem got thrown to the ground. Fielding's kick is up and good. 21-0 Buckeyes. It took 5 seconds. And we had said, I was just finishing the sentence, I wonder if they try to go for it here in 1. And no, you're right. You're right, Jim. 10-17 for 6 isn't quite the same as 10-4 for 6. We haven't seen 10-4 for 6 today. So we roll with what we got. Up the middle again. Nice tackle. Sonny Styles right at the line of scrimmage as Aiden Lowry couldn't get going. 2nd and 10. Altmaier will throw. Now he'll take off. Nope, he'll throw on the run. Right side throw. Nice. Oh, good coverage by Hartford, who knocked it away. Mario Saunders, the second. Transfer from Iowa Central Community College. Quick little throw to the right side. They try a little wide receiver screen. It goes nowhere. Freshman Devin Sanchez ate that play up, and another punt for Crimmins and the Illini. Crimmins will punt it away. Innes from his own 35 to the 40. To the 45, Brandon Innes. Juke move nearing the 50, and he'll get all the way up to the 48-yard line. Buckeyes with another short field. I knew what you meant, Jim. Back to pass now, Julian Sayan. He will be sacked in the backfield. It broke down. Looked like he maybe thought about getting out there. Could not escape. That's Dylan Roshik. Roshik is their middle linebacker, and he gets home for the sack. First negative play of the day for the Buckeyes on offense here. Quick little throw to Jeremiah Smith on a wide receiver screen. His motion brought him too close to the middle. And he'll actually lose 3 yards. So it's a 3rd and very long now here for the Bucks. A little motion from James Peoples. Sayan, short throw to the right side. It'll be caught by Tate, but he's out of bounds for a short game. So the Buckeyes, unfortunately, will go 3 and out themselves. Hey, Keith, welcome in. OHIO to you, my friend. As this punt from Joe McGuire will kick way out of the back of the end zone. Buckeyes lead 21-0. Appreciate everybody being on. My name is Phil Nagy. The channel is Nagy on Sports. Appreciate you joining me. 2:30 to go here in this Week 7 game with the Fighting Illini. The battle for the Illabuck. The wooden turtle is the trophy. And it's the 2-minute warning here of half number 1 of this Week 7 Sim games. We are working our way through the 2025 Ohio State Sim Season 1 game at a time. See what the Buckeyes might do here in defense of their national title. Here's Aiden Lowry, wide open over the middle. Nice little run there. He had a lot of space before Caleb Bounce got there. Look at that. 6 carries, 64 yards for Lowry, and we know at least 2 of them have been TFLs, so that's how prolific he's been on the couple that he has held on to for. Styles in to rush the passer. Interesting idea. Fired over the middle. Caught. First down. There's the big tight end over the middle. And now they're going to go with some hurry up here. Tanner Arkin from Fort Collins, Colorado. Just up there. Beautiful up there. They call it FOCO. Pressure coming. He'll be sacked again by Houston. And they'll try to run hurry up, saving their timeouts. In Denver, they have cool slang terms for everything. All the neighborhoods and stuff. Sacked again, Edric Houston. First half hat trick for the super sophomore in the middle of that Buckeye defense. Illinois will call a timeout. So 3rd and 24. Back to pass now. Altmaier over the middle. Picked again. Sonny Styles got it at the 45 and returns it to the 40. Jumped the route. And man, oh man, after that opening drive, has Illinois and Luke Altmaier really struggled. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see if the Buckeyes can punch this one in. Leave no doubt after a half. Say in motion coming from Jeremiah. Play action. Fired over the middle. Max Clare, 25, down to the 22-yard line. Another first down catch for the big tight end, Max Clare. 53 seconds. They have all 3 timeouts. Delayed handoff for Peoples. Nowhere to go as he tries to penetrate the middle, getting through Leon Lowry, the linebacker. Easier said than done that time. I'm not sure he gained anything. They'll say he gained a yard. They are, Jim. We haven't seen a lot of turnovers in the sim, so it's kind of nice to see them get a few. Play action. Blitz coming. It's knocked down at the line. 3rd and 9. All the sound effects happening at once there for the Illini defense. Sayin, now he'll step up. 20, 15, first down, 10, slides at the 9-yard line, and they'll call timeout. Beautiful escapability, and that's a part of Sayin's game for sure. Again, not quite as athletic maybe as Will Howard. They're not going to design run him 18 times a game. But he gives to James Peoples up the middle, 3-2-1 into the end zone. He's escorted by about 5 Illini players into the end zone. Talk about keeping your center of gravity low. Balance point excellent. And he just sort of rumbles and bumbles and stumbles his way into the end zone. And the Buckeyes now up 28-0 with this kick pending from Fielding. And it's up and it's good. 28-0 Buckeyes. Another quick scoring drive. Look how short these fields have been. Another 41-yard scoring drive. They had a 48-yard scoring drive, a 29-yard scoring drive. Like, they've been getting really, really excellent field position. So they've played exceptional complementary football through 29.5 minutes here in Champaign. All right, you got 2 timeouts left. I wonder if you just want to head to the locker room and lick your wounds. They will get the second half kick. If that makes them feel any better. Igbenosin blows them up down the line. And yeah, with a handoff on first down, I would assume that they will be content going to the half, which appears they will be. They'll hand it off again to Lowry. Lowry will try to go left, and Jermaine Matthews will make the tackle. And we've reached triple zeros. Half number 1 in the books. Buckeyes 28. Fighting Illini 0 here. The number 1 versus number 11 team. How about 5 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown today for Max Clare. You're right, Keith. The offense does look much better. And I haven't had to do any situational coach moding to kind of get them out of their whack. So who knows? I wonder if there's like a built-in metric to be like, yeah, it's OU. We're not going to try as hard, you know? The number 11 team in the country at night, we're going to bring out our A game. Wonder if they build that level of like complacency into the game. That would be fairly sophisticated if they did. Here comes Lowry. He'll try to go right. He won't. Kenyatta Jackson will blow him up. No gain for the Illini. That's right. Give me that turtle. Give me that turtle. Back to pass. Altmaier in trouble. He'll be sacked again. Bo Atkinson gets home for the 3rd time. D-line really starting to rack up the stats now in this one. A couple of turnovers, maybe 6 or 7 sacks already. Defense is feasting on some turtle right now. Left side throw, deep shot, traffic, Incomplete. He tried to throw kind of a jump ball to the tight end, Arkin. Nowhere to go, and they'll go 3 and out. And maybe the hint of some boo birds here in Champaign. They're going to get another short field here at their own 45. So, Keith, it's new, and I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it's called Top Fans. And so, like right now it says you're number 1 and Jim's number 2. And it means that you're the top fan of this stream. I have no idea what the XP will get you, but yeah, you like win XP for being a top fan. And again, I really don't know what it is. Yeah, like right now it says you're both getting 75 XP, but I don't know what those XP amount to, what you upgrade with them, if anything, as he'll be sacked up the middle that time. Nice pursuit by the defensive line of the Illini, a big James Thompson Jr. from Cincinnati Roger Bacon High School, and also a transfer from Wisconsin. Well, you were number 1. You guys would go back and forth. Like I said, I'm not really sure how it, I'm not even really sure how it works, like if it's the amount of comments that you make, or like if it can sense your eyeballs on the screen, or if you're clicking, I really don't know how it works, dude. But yeah, it would be fun if like high XP, you could like trade them in for points, or like gift cards or something, or like a free YouTube subscription, YouTube TV or something. Maybe you could upgrade your superpowers, Keith. I don't know, you have some pretty good ones already on your own. Lowry blown up in the backfield. 3rd and 8 already for the Fighting Illini. Back to pass. Altmaier over the middle on a slant, and it's going to be dropped. Igbenosin was all over. More boo birds here. Really interesting. A 5-1 Illinois football team coming up against a juggernaut like the Buckeyes. It has not gone well for them. 9:28, second drive of half number 2. Option keeper right side, that's the right read. Ennis breaks 1 tackle, can he break a second? No, but he gets to the 41. Really makes 7 out of what should have been -3. RPO left side, caught it, first down. Mylan Graham, they're going to give him no. His bottom got the first down, but his football did not. 3rd and inches for the Buckeyes. RPO quickly to the right side, Tate, and he'll lose yards, and we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Oops, I went too many. There we go. Oh, we switched sides. How about them apples? Caught first down. Max Clare, easy pitch and easy catch. Just felt like that's what they were going to do. Just felt like that's what they were going to do. And we flipped the field. I don't know why it does. Flips the field every time I take over for a play. Pop pass across the middle. James Peoples, and he'll be thrown down for a loss. That counts as a reception, by the way. And that's Ben Rogic again. Or excuse me, Dylan Rogic, middle linebacker on the tackle. Little motion this time, 2nd and 14. Back to pass, they'll set up screen to the right side. He had to get rid of it so quickly that Peoples was not ready for it. And now it's 3rd and very long. Saying back to pass against a 4-man rush. He'll fling it across the middle slowly. Smith to the 50, had a lot of work to do. What the heck, we did it once. Oops, I waited too long. Did not hit the button in time. The Buckeyes will punt. I feel like they would go for this one too, but that's just me. This feels like a put-away drive if they could have gotten 35-0. Go to some backups for the last quarter and a half or so. Not to be the case. Luke Altmaier with his tight end Arkin in motion. And now he'll give to Lowry. Lowry tries the right, and Kenyatta Jackson swallows him up and throws him to the ground. Nice play on run defense for Kenyatta Jackson here. 28-0. Quick little throw. Nice tackle in space. That was out to the receiver, Justin Bowick. It's a transfer from Ball State. Justin Bowick. 3rd and 6 now. Altmaier in a shotgun. Double tight ends to the left. Buckeyes rush 4. Fired over the middle in traffic. Did he catch it? He did. Wow. Nice catch flying over the middle. That's Colin Dixon, the sophomore from Talmadge, Ohio. Talmadge High School, Ohio. Quick little RPO again. Get it to his receiver for another first down. That was a little RPO slant to Justin Bowick. And all of a sudden, a couple of first downs in a row for the Illini. Their best drive since the opening one. Little RPO to the right side. Devin Sanchez comes flying in to make the tackle on Bowick. Altmaier claps his hands together. RPO again. Quick little slant to the left side. Caught immediately and thrown to the ground by Jermaine Matthews. That's Hudson Clement on the other end of that catch. 3rd and 7 out. Altmaier, time, deep shot, left side. Altmaier knocked away by Jermaine Matthews as he tried to go to Clement. Had the one-on-one coverage, but Jermaine Matthews with a great deflection of the football. And the Buckeyes will receive the punt once again. Ennis just kind of looked like he ran into his blockers that time. Here come the Buckeyes. Yeah, Keith, it was a pretty crazy week for sure. Pretty crazy week. Second and 15, by the way. Play action. Sayin. And he'll be sacked again. Buckeye O-line starting to have some trouble and/or do not run play action passes. Yeah, Ozzie, Chuck Mangione, Hulk Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Like it was a crazy week. Sayin, deep shot, right side, single coverage, couldn't make the catch. Tate. Have to try when you got the kind of receivers Ohio State has. Have to try. I would just keep throwing it to Smith, frankly. Not a great punt from McGuire. Illinois gets it in Buckeye territory from the 48-yard line. Still trailing 28-0. RPO left side throw. Bowick tries to spin around, but Caleb Downs' pursuit is just elite. And he gets up there so fast to make the tackle. Motion from the tight end, Arkin. Delayed handoff to Lowry up the middle. Stiles meets him, as well as a bevy of other gray jerseys. Lorenzo Stiles Jr. So the Stiles brothers combine on the tackle that time. 3rd and 6, last play of the quarter, pending a quick incompletion. Fired over the middle. Caught first down by Clement, and he beats Matthews to the 35, and a first down. Illinois will flip it over and do it in the 4th quarter. 28-0 Buckeyes in the Battle of the Illabuck here, week number 7. Sayin is sharing the love. Look at those quarterback targets for his top three receivers, and then Max Clear, the tight end. So sharing it evenly, sharing the sugar. Good to be on, everybody. My name is Phil Nagy on Sports is the Channel. Only place you're going to find simulated sporting events, mostly football, with live original commentary. Appreciate all of my subscribers. You guys are the very, 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 very best. If you want to take your fandom to the next level, you can join us on our Discord channel. Use the invite link in the description of this or any of our videos. And you can find out in advance of when we're going to sim a big shot by Stiles. Chat with us between sims. And make important offseason roster decisions during our virtual Browns offseason in particular. 3rd and 4. Altmaier back to pass. Altmaier hit as he throws. Deep shot right side. End zone jump ball knocked away by Igbinosin as he tried to go to Bowick. And now a 4th and 4, and the Illini are going to go for it because why not? Field goal does you absolutely nothing here. Back to pass. Buckeyes blitz over the middle. First down. Got it to Arkin, the tight end. Easy pitch and catch. Actually, excuse me, that's his second tight end, not Arkin. That one's Davin Stoffel, a transfer from South Dakota State. Davin Stoffel, first down for the Illini. Quick throw to the right side. Fegan. And he'll be tackled immediately by Caleb Downs and company. 2nd and 5 for a 3-yard three-yard dump off to Caden Fegan. Here comes the 3rd running back we've seen here today, and he's got a first down. That's Khalil Valentine. Sophomore from Haywood, California. Khalil Valentine has a 1st and goal. Here he is again, right side. That's his Fegan, the power back. Blown up by Igbinosin, but otherwise he was going to shove his way into the end zone. He is the big bruiser back there. Again at 6'3", 250 for Caden Fegan from Atwood, Illinois. Turn around, Fegan, left side. He'll fight his way into the end zone. Touchdown. He was met there by Devin Sanchez, the freshman. Just too much beef. And Fegan is into the end zone, and Illinois scores their first touchdown of the day. It will not be a shutout for the Silver Bullets on the road against a top 11 5-1 team. But still been an incredible showing for the defense. 28-7 here. Maybe one more drive for the starters, and then we'll put some backups in regardless of situation, but especially if they score. Keith Richards is one that I am surprised is still alive. Of course, he's been slowly embalming his body from the inside out for years, right? Back to pass. Quick little throw to the right side. Caught in space by Tate. 20, 25, Carnell, 30, 35, 40. Carnell Tate, watch out. 50, 45 to the other side at the 40 and shoved out of bounds. A huge run after catch for Carnell Tate. It's definitely been his game. He's been the top wide receiver with a relatively quiet afternoon so far from Jeremiah Smith. Clap those hands together. Peoples up the middle. Puts his foot in the ground and runs right into a defender that time. It's going to be Tyler Strain on the tackle. Back to pass. Quick little RPO left side. Caught by Smith. Juke move. Oh, breaking tackles. 25, 20, 15. He's like, I'm going to get into the end zone one way or the other. Fights all the way to the 2. What a run after catch for Jeremiah Smith. Holy smokeroos. Did he break a lot of tackles? Man alive, is he good. In the game, he's good too. Real good. They'll go heavy here. C.J. Donaldson in the game. Turn around, give it to Donaldson. He'll try to go right, and he'll lose yards. Goal line running, very tough to do in the game. And they'll try a little inside zone. Peoples, spin move, touchdown, Buckeyes. Got to spread them out. Go right up the middle. And Peoples, we salute you. Nicely done there. And let's go, whoops, not controls. Coaching. I know it says starters. It doesn't actually mean starters. It's weird. Now the backups will get in. And here we go. That's true, Keith. He has, like you said, he's been slowly preserving his body. In fact, he could have passed away years ago, and he's still just animated. 35-7. It's pretty nice tackle by the way. Riley Pettyjohn, true freshman. Pretty good flex to go on the road against a top 11 team and just punch him in the mouth, which is what the Buckeyes have done here today. They've got their backups in as well. So new quarterback means Ethan Hampton, the senior transfer from Northern Illinois, 6'3", 220-pound senior out of Elburn, Illinois. And Hampton's back to pass. He'll throw it short to the left side to Fegan. We've already seen Caden Fegan today. He'll have a nice tackle. Aaron Scott, the sophomore, comes up to make the tackle for the Buckeyes. Sonny Styles is still in the game. I never know. I don't understand why it does that. Why it still has Sonny Styles in as a backup linebacker. Ethan Hampton, the quarterback here. Buckeyes going to go to 6-0 to start the sim season. Fegan will go right, gets a first down, tackled in space. And with an injury coming, that's reminding me of why I need to make sure that Julian saying, or I just always have to remember to do that. Controls again. What are you doing, Phil? Always have to remember that you have to take out the sub linebacker version of Sonny Styles as well. Let's get the true freshman in there. Let's get Pettyjohn in there. Okay. That sub linebacker is the only one who stays in there. Now we'll get Peyton Pierce. Redshirt freshman Riley Pettijohn, the true freshman. Delayed handoff to Fegan. He'll go right. Maybe a hold. Doesn't get called. Sanchez makes one tackle. Lorenzo Stiles Jr. is there, and there he is, right on cue. Peyton Pierce comes over to make the tackle. Hampton now back to pass. Good protection, and now it'll break down, and he'll be sacked. Right up the middle with some malice. Taiwan Malone Jr., the backup defensive tackle, gets in for the sack as they continue to be aggressive. Rushing the passer. You can see Caden Curry there as well. Peyton Pierce, 6'2", 223-pound sophomore from Lucas, Texas. Pressure coming from Curry. Hit as he throws. Malone, 3rd and 13, becomes 4th and 13. Back to pass, Ethan Hampton. He'll throw it. Deep shot, left side, into traffic, and it's going to just be picked off. Waiting there to intercept it. And he does. What an interception that time by the Buckeyes. I got to scramble to the roster. That's the freshman safety, Cody Haddad. The true freshman out of St. Ignatius High School in Cleveland, Cody Haddad. Whew, I had to look it up before the game would tell me. He's in their freshman class this year. Look at there. He just stood there and waited for the football to get there. Probably the easiest interception of Cody Haddad's football career. And here comes Lincoln Keenholtz. He'll give it to Turbo Rogers. He'll go right for -4. Back to pass. They're setting up screen to the right side. Turbo catches it. 30 to the 35 is where he'll be shoved down. Give him a gain of 3. Tackle on the play by Sabur Kareem. 3rd and 11. Keenholtz. And he'll hand it again to C.J. Donaldson. Donaldson will try to go right, but not get anywhere near the line to gain, and the Buckeyes will punt it away. Well, folks, this one's been a lot of fun. Buckeyes going to go to 6-0 on their 2025 sim season. Again, got past Texas in week 1, which is the big one. Got past Washington, maybe their toughest road game. Of course, this is a pretty decent one, too. And actually, I think they go to Michigan, so that's going to be a pretty tough road game as well. Yeah, he's still on the roster. He's just below these guys. He's actually in the game, though. He's probably just 4th or 5th on the depth chart. Sacked by Caden Curry. Oh, yep, Caden Curry. 2-minute warning here in Champaign, Illinois, where the Buckeyes will retain the turtle, retain the Illinois. No, it's feast or famine. It's either like a 4-yard loss, or if you can actually get the corner, then you can pick up like a dozen. So it's really, it's pretty interesting play. Now another injury to the offensive lineman, T.J. McMillan. This is the second time he's gone down here in the quarter. Incomplete pass does not make them have to burn an injury timeout, though. Back to pass now. Hampton pressure up the middle, and he'll be sacked. Caden McDonald gets home. And the sacks just keep coming. The Buckeyes take over at the 18-yard line of Illinois. Defense has just played exceptional all game. And the offense matched it with some good rhythm. Some aggressiveness, some good rhythm, and they really played nice complementary football. So when the defense would give them short fields, they were able to do fun things with it, like score touchdowns. In fact, they've scored 5 of them in this game. And you're going to get a delay of game because you waited too long to call for the motion there, Lincoln. Lincoln Keenholtz into the game. 6'3", 215-pound junior from Pierre, South Dakota, Lincoln Keenholtz. Here comes option keeper from Keenholtz. He is the more athletic of the two. Not that Sand can't run, but Keenholtz is just the better overall athlete. T.F. Riggs High School. 3rd and 12. They don't have to run a 4th down play. Now they're going to get a delay of game again. Well, maybe not. Keenholtz will throw. Over the middle. Dot! Dropped in the end zone. Mylan Graham was the one who tried to go for it. They're going to kick a field goal with 20 seconds left. Jaden Fielding in. I am not sure if you had told me that I don't think Vegas would have been brave enough to have this be a 31-point spread on the road at night against a 5-1 Illinois team who's number 11. The Buckeyes have just played exceptional football here. Now they're going to run this clock out, and the game will come to an end. Guys, I really appreciate you joining me. I know a lot of people are going to hop off here. We'll go through the stats as we always do. We'll get a quick preview, see if we've signed any more recruits, and then we'll see who else is going to be waiting for us around the river bend here in week number 8. Buckeyes 38, Illini 7. There it is. There's the Illabuck, the wooden turtle. It's coming back to Columbus, and the boys are very excited about it. This freshman linebacker Eli Lee, number 33. To be a freshman to get to wear Coach Laurinaitis' college number, they must think pretty highly of you. Julian Sayin, player of the game, 73% completions today, 280 yards passing and 3 touchdowns on the day for Julian. Buckeyes win. Carnell Tate had a very good day. Julian Sayin, a very human day for him. But let's look and see exactly how and why we got there. Luke Altmaier, 17 of 23, 103 and 2 touchdowns. Not a great day for the senior. 6 for 11 for 41 for Ethan Hampton. He also had an interception. Altmaier did do a nice job of running. This won't count his positive gains because he got sacked so many times, but he was 9 for a negative 23. 12 for 74 for Aiden Lowry. 6 for 21 in the touchdown for Caden Fegan. They just couldn't get the running game going, and then they were down. Bowick, 4 for 11. 3 for 27 for Arkin. 3 for 20. 3 for 13. 3 for 28. So a couple of catch performances. They spread the ball around a lot. None of their receivers could really get going in this one. Defensively speaking, leading tackler was Xavier Scott. We talked about him earlier. Sacks today, 1 for Thompson, 1 for Rojic, a hat for Durajayi, and Xavier Scott. No turnovers for the Buckeyes, which is incredibly important to the success, especially success on the road. Today, Julian Sayin was 27 of 37 for 280 and 3 touchdowns. 1 for 2 for 3 was Lincoln Keenholtz. Peoples today, 13 for 29. They really had a hard time running the football. He had a couple of big gainers and a lot of negative plays as well. Donaldson had some negative plays as well. Didn't really need to run the ball because their passing game was very efficient. Tate today, 7 for 97 and 2 touchdowns. 6 for 83 and a touchdown for Claire. 5 for 55 for Jeremiah. 4 for 28 for Ennis. Those are your top 4 threats. And then 2 for Peoples, 2 for Graham, 1 for Caffey, 1 for CJ Donaldson. Defensively speaking here today, 10 tackles for Sonny Styles, 9 for Ike Benosin, and the freshman, I know it says he's a sophomore because I had to create him from one of the fake guys. Devin Sanchez, 8 for Caleb Downs. 8 for Malik Hartford, 7 for Caleb Downs. Sacks today, 3 for Houston, 2.5 for Bo Atkinson, 1.5 for Caden Curry, McDonald, Styles, and then a half for Malone and Jackson as well. 3 picks, Cody Haddad, Sonny Styles, Malik Hartford. Westchester, he must be a Lakota kid. All right, 38-7 is your final score here. Fight on, Penn State. Did I already do the... Oh, no, I have 650. I got a lot of... I am not going to be able to go ahead because I still have to do the recruiting. So, I'll just tell you what's coming up in week number 8. And it is the Wisconsin Badgers. They're 4-1, Wisconsin. And they will be the home school. So we'll be heading to Madison. Then we get a bye week. And then the big one with Penn State, Purdue, UCLA. Rutgers is 5-0 and ranked number 21. And then Meat Chicken at the end of the season. So we are rolling our way through the regular season here. Buckeyes at 6-0 and playing some darn good football. Guys, appreciate you joining me on this one. It was lots of fun. Thanks so much again to all of our subscribers. You guys are the very, very best. And we'll talk again next time we meet on the channel. Today we will say, as always, go Buckeyes and go Browns.